Mad Scientist Duffin here. I've got a really cool movement to show you. So it's doing some lat work, but at the same time, it's actually using the lat as a stabilizer, much as we would in a squat or deadlift, to be able to control those spinal mechanics for spinal stability. Pay very close attention to some of the concepts I'm talking about here. So we're gonna do a row. Now, I've got this set up to get as much range of motion as possible for the lats. So, crossbody, and so a little bit different than a standard row. So we're gonna finish here, okay? And I'm gonna lean forward just a little bit to really get as much range of motion as possible here. So there's a lot of little things going on here. So the primary piece that we're focused on though is you'll notice that there's a little bit of rounding in my spine, particularly around the TL junction. And as I pull up, I'm actually really forcing myself that uprighting. Boom. So I'm working the lat off of that far end, the distal end, connected up to the humerus and controlling the shoulder, but I'm actually also working at the same time the opposite end. So with this, we're not doing like more range of motion at the spine isn't necessarily better. It's just to relax and then actually force, not overextension, but to pull into that neutral position, be stabilizing hard off of it as you finish the lift. And then back down, roll out. Huge range of motion, so your rear delts are gonna get hammered on. Now, here's another cool thing. So you can obviously see the big impact into owning squat and deadlift position. That's what we're doing, and we're in a rooted position. So we've got a whole lot of stuff going on from a neurological perspective. Boom, we're nailing that. We're also working scapular depression, boom, right off the beginning of the movement. What's that tie into? Setting up for the bench press. So we're hitting all these control points of how we want to use this lat in all these different movements. And pick a weight that's light, because it's gonna be crushing in a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a set. Roll out, boom, back up into that squat or deadlift position. I mean, this is squat position right there. Starting to burn. Oh, when it gets hard, I'm at 19 reps here. Boom. I might try to finish just a couple without that opposite side. So huge, massive range of motion. Crossbody, okay, right there with that lat. But then we're also cueing it right here. Boom, pull into that extension. Beginning of that movement starts with scapular depression. Lots of fantastic stuff. We're doing the whole thing rooted and owning these positions. Absolutely tremendous. Now, this wouldn't be like your primary core strength training technique because you're not gonna be able to handle much weight on this, but tremendous accessory. Give it a try. Dual pulley system. Amazing.